Hello and welcome to Pedal to the Metal Gardening, where today we're going to continue cleaning up the property and hopefully get as much done as possible. It's definitely a great day out. It's almost 80 degrees and I want to get as much cleaned up as possible. I did clean up a lot of leaves yesterday that I didn't film because, I don't think everyone wants to see me clean up leaves for a couple hours, but I'm definitely going to be trying to clean up the front yard a bit, raking out the lawn and trying to pick up any twigs, sticks, pine cones, anything like that. And I'm also going to be pulling out or cutting off the snapdragons that are in the front still. And that should be the last couple flowers that are still sticking up from last season that I'll have to trim down. But other than that, I'm going to try and tackle as much as I can and hopefully get to the fenced in garden as well, where I did move some stone to yesterday, just 3 large stones that were actually just to the side on the deck and weren't being used for the past year or so. So I moved those over there, but those need to get buried and just a lot of stuff to do. So let's get started.
Rambo is ready to go.
I think I also want to clear out as much stuff as possible. So I think that I'm going to be putting out some signs like this one here. Not a ton of decorations, but just to clear out some space here as well in the garage. But these are definitely something that won't get in the way of mulching or pulling out any weeds, so there's no harm in putting them out now. This is where we're starting today. In the front here, I actually weeded and fixed up this front part of the garden bed and planted a couple bulbs along with moved this daffodil. But overall, this is how it's looking before we start anything. We have a lot of dead grass out here. You can see the snapdragons here with some leaves caught in them. This is basically the main line that we're going to be cleaning up today. Going along that line all the way down. We also planted our Easter spring baskets there. So we have those two all set up. We transplanted those 2 arborvitae shrubs in the last video. And I'm also going to be putting out more things like that trellis there today as well. But just really going ahead and picking up any debris that's on the lawn, getting the yard ready for lawn mowing season and all that. And hopefully getting some grass seed and overseeding a little bit before the season fully starts this summer. Now, it's pretty interesting that I didn't pull out these snapdragons from last year because they were part of a lake display, but some is actually coming back. There's actually some green coming off of this old wood. So I'm more so snapping these off than pulling the entire root system off because it looks like some of them are going to come back and they either survived the winter or they seeded down, but it looks like this one survived the winter since there's some green coming off of there. So pretty interesting. Moving down the line, we're almost finished here, but I just wanted to point out down here further at the end of the garden bed, there's actually a couple snapdragons that are pretty far on their way. There's that one there, one here that's relatively pretty big, and then there's a couple hiding under here that I see, but only have a couple feet here left to do, so I'll keep going here. So now that we have completed going around the entire perimeter, I've went along the entire wavy edge, kind of raked the grass and dead grass up on the outer edge, and then cleaned up all the leaves and cut down or broke down any snapdragons that were sticking up. And we pretty much filled our rolling cart here, so I'm probably going to dump that quick. And then I think I'm going to move on to raking up any sticks or leaves that are stuck in between all this clover and dead grass here and try to clean up the space a little bit more as well. I also will probably try to pull any of the larger weeds. I'm not really going to go in and weed everything as I would right before I plant and mulch everything, but I will pull out any of the larger weeds that are a big eyesore. I'm just going to start where I left off here on the outer edge and rake this way out and just kind of try to get up all this debris so that we could plant some grass seed. Every time a landscaping company passes the house and they see me working out here, they're always like, all right, moving on. Because I feel like a lot, not like specifically my neighbors like right next door or anything, but a lot of people just in New Jersey don't do their own landscaping. So it's always kind of funny to see their faces when they go by. I will not be needing your services. So pretty satisfied with how much I got the yard raked up. I think I'm gonna go head to the store really quick and get some grass seed and topsoil and just put some topsoil and grass seed in all of the curves of the edging on the outside just to fill in. There's a lot of bare spots throughout here. I would definitely just like to thicken the grass along the edge of the whole thing. I think I might actually pull out the weed whacker really quick and just get some of these weeds that are pretty long. I don't really feel like you could see them that well on the camera, but they're a little annoying. But I gotta dump this quick and then get the weed whacker out, and then we'll go to the store. Since I'm kind of putting away, but I don't need any more, and I got out some stuff that I'm going to use when I get back from the store, I'm just going to put these two signs out as well. Quite a bit done. Cleared out all those snapdragons and weeded a little bit. There's still more weeding to do, but overall I got a chunk of it done and raked up a lot of the dead grass and debris, sticks, leaves, pine cones, anything out of the yard. So I'm definitely happy with the progress today, but it obviously still has a long way to go. And let's go to the store and get this stuff. So now that we're back from the store, I'm going to mix some topsoil and the grass seed to put in between all of the edging, but then I'm also just going to put grass seed in my little turf builder tool here and go along the entire property. But the grass seed that I mix with the topsoil is just gonna go on that outer edge of the wavy edging to fill it in. So now that we have all that mixed up, we're going to go ahead and start filling in those spaces over there. Right, so I made it almost halfway through with one bag of topsoil and the grass seed mix. See, I put a decent amount all the way down. It's not bad coverage. And then I'm just going to take this over to the garage and mix some more.
That probably won't be the last time we'll have to mix another batch, but for now, let's go back over to the edging and continue laying this down. So as I thought, I did actually run out of this mixture again, but luckily I do have one more bag of topsoil and enough grass seed to hopefully get to the end.
Okay, so we have completely just emptied this cart. We made it all the way around, just barely, but we made it. You can see down the line here how much topsoil and grass seed we added. A good, nice layer on the outer side of the edging there. Now, all that's left to do is spread the rest of the grass seed on the rest of the lawn. I don't think I'm going to have enough grass seed to fully cover the entire lawn, but truthfully, the grass isn't that terrible in some sections, so I think that I'm going to go over the worst parts, probably this big patch here in the center, maybe along the edge there, and some other spots as well, but I might not go over this section as much. Even though I am turning this as off, I feel like the last time I tried to use this, I filled it in the driveway and it spilled all over the driveway. So I guess just in case it spills, I'm going to take it over to the grass where I'm actually going to start at. And as you can see, my helper Rambo is here watching through the fence because, of course, he would definitely run away or tear up this grass. So let's get started and bring this over with us. Squeeze the trigger. Okay, I do remember that part, that just because you filled it, just don't put your hand on the trigger. Once you put your hand on the trigger, it's going to start coming out. And I think that I am not going to go as heavily and high as I did last year. I think I had it all the way to 15 when I first took it out of the garage. But we don't have that much grass seed, so I think I'm just going to go for the setting 5 here. And if I start and don't like how much is coming out, I could always just change that right after. Okay, so we are now completely done reseeding the front lawn. The only thing left to do is put the tools away and turn the sprinklers on. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one.